Hello all. I'm going to speak today on a certain issue that came out in the news last night. The Victorian Government apologises to homosexuals for jailing them and having homosexuality as a criminal offence many years ago in the past. Well, I'll start off now. The time now is 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday, the 27th of May 2016. This is a scandal, a proper scandal. They're doing the same with the homosexuals as they did with the Indigenous rights. I do agree about the Indigenous rights. That's a different organisation, situation altogether. That is not the same as homosexuality at all. One is biological and genetical. Aboriginals are biological and genetical in their makeup and their behaviour and their culture. They were the first Indigenous people. There were many different groups of them, and had many different tribes mixed amongst them, and they were very multicultural in the way they mixed amongst their own cultures. They still do have the rights to be recognised. They were here before the white people. But the homosexual lobby is trying to get the same thing for homosexuality as we have biologically accepted to homosexuals, and it needs to be recognised. That is not a sin, is not a criminal offence, and the government is apologising for it. This is part of cultural Marxism and the Frankfurt School of Sociology. It is evil. It is a prepare for Agenda 2030, and I will never apologise. I recommend also not to apologise. Refuse to apologise to the homosexuals, because that is wickedness in the eyes of God. The same as same-sex marriage is wickedness. It is calling sin good and apologising for sin. God's wrath will come down upon Australia and all people who apologise to the homosexuals. We have nothing to apologise. They are nothing like the Indigenous people. That is a scam and corruption. It's endemic corruption, becoming more so incorporated in a national scandal. The Victorian Government needs to be shot alive for making that apology over the public media. And God's wrath will come upon all people who go along with that. I can promise you that now. That's what the fires were years ago. That's what the floods are. That's what other things are. I won't go through too much of that, but that is definitely not on. I will not apologise to homosexuals ever. I will keep my beliefs the way they are, because my beliefs are correct. I'm the happy little homophobe living in my joy. I'll remain at that, and I intend to remain at that. I have no desire or wish to change, and I won't change because I don't believe it's right to change, even if I go to jail for it. If it's not tolerated, well, we won't tolerate that apology. That apology is a scandal, and anyone in the churches must be very careful who they vote for. And I'd say I'm only going to vote for the Christian Democratic Party. I'm going to stand for them and promote them on polling day, on voting day, the local candidates. I suggest that all Christians do the same thing. Do not vote Green. Green is evil. Green are green, they're red. The cultural Marxist, a form of Stalinism, which is not actually, it's a little bit different, and wickedness, equal rights, do not belong in the same areas, the same way as equality for Indigenous behaviour. Homosexuals is a different thing altogether. Thank you very much, and bye for now. I'll put my best man here out, and I will keep on teaching this and showing this and putting it on my blog. Thank you.